Breaking tonight, President Trump just issued one of his most direct warnings yet to Iran. We are locked and loaded and ready to go. At least 7 people are dead as economic protests explode across dozens of Iranian cities, and Trump is threatening military intervention if the regime starts massacring demonstrators. Tehran is firing back, blaming the US and Israel for the chaos. This is escalating fast, and the implications stretch far beyond Iran. Here's what you need to know. Let's set the stage. For 6 straight days now, protests have been spreading like wildfire throughout Iran. We're talking dozens of cities, from Tehran to smaller provincial towns. What started as demonstrations against crushing economic conditions has now morphed into something bigger and more dangerous for the regime. Iran's economy is in free fall, the rial is collapsing, inflation is out of control, and ordinary Iranians are struggling to afford basic necessities. Shopkeepers have been closing their stores in protest. University students are joining in. And the chants are getting bolder. Many are directly challenging the Islamic Republic's leadership. The government's response? Predictable and brutal. At least 7 people are confirmed dead so far, though the actual toll could be higher. Iranian security forces have a well-documented history of violently suppressing dissent, and this time appears to be no different. But here's where it gets geopolitical. Iran isn't taking responsibility. Instead, Tehran is pointing fingers at Washington and Tel Aviv, claiming the United States and Israel are actively inciting and orchestrating these protests to destabilize the country. That accusation set the stage for Trump's explosive warning. In a Truth Social post that's now making headlines worldwide, the president wrote, "If Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, which is their custom, the United States of America will come to their rescue. We are locked and loaded and ready to go." Let's be clear about what Trump is threatening here: military strikes inside Iran. And this isn't hypothetical bluster. The US military has already conducted strikes on Iranian targets before under Trump's watch. He's reminding Tehran that he's willing to pull that trigger again. The White House doubled down on the message. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt told reporters that this president has all options at his disposal when it comes to dealing with Iran. Translation: everything is on the table, including military action. But here's where the political divide is opening up. While some Democrats say they support increased pressure on Iran, not everyone is backing Trump's approach. Senator Chris Murphy pushed back hard, saying, "To say we are locked and loaded is just another empty threat, like Trump's threats to take over Greenland or Panama or Canada." Murphy's essentially calling Trump's bluff, arguing this is more rhetoric than real policy. The question hanging over Washington: is Trump serious, or is this strategic intimidation? Because if protesters are killed en masse and the US doesn't follow through, American credibility takes a massive hit. But if Trump does order strikes, we could be looking at direct military confrontation with Iran, something that could spiral into a much broader regional conflict. And there's more happening in Trump's foreign policy world that's worth noting. While Iran burns, there appears to be movement with Venezuela. Maduro, who's been under intense US pressure, just signaled he's open to negotiating with Washington. Maduro told reporters, "If they want to seriously discuss an agreement to combat drug trafficking, we're ready. They want oil? Venezuela is ready for US investment like Chevron, whenever they want it, whatever they want it, and however they want it." That's a significant shift. It suggests Trump's maximum pressure campaign might be creating leverage. The White House says the president hasn't made a decision on how to proceed, but one official noted it's natural that Maduro would want to talk. Meanwhile, Trump has also been busy on the economic front, announcing delays on furniture and cabinet tariffs for a year, reducing levies on Italian pasta exporters, and previously walking back tariffs on coffee and bananas. It's a sign that even as Trump pursues aggressive foreign policy, he's being more tactical on trade than his critics expected. So what's really happening here? Trump is trying to project strength on multiple fronts simultaneously. With Iran, he's attempting to deter a massacre while supporting protesters fighting for freedom. With Venezuela, pressure appears to be working. On trade, he's being selective rather than launching blanket tariffs. But there are serious risks. Legal analyst Jonathan Turley pointed out that Trump is likely to lose this Supreme Court case, which will probably come down in the next 6 weeks, referring to challenges against Trump's expansive use of executive authority. If the Supreme Court constrains Trump's power, his ability to act unilaterally on Iran or other issues could be limited. The Iran situation is particularly volatile because it's happening against a backdrop of existing tensions. Remember, the US and Iran have been in a shadow war for years. Proxy conflicts, cyber attacks, targeted assassinations, and periodic military confrontations. Trump's warning ratchets up the stakes considerably. And here's what makes this moment so dangerous. Protests in authoritarian regimes follow unpredictable trajectories. They can fizzle out, escalate into revolution, or trigger brutal crackdowns. If Iranian security forces do start killing protesters en masse, which history suggests is possible, Trump will face an immediate decision: follow through on his threat or back down. Bottom line, Trump has publicly committed American credibility to protecting Iranian protesters. 7 people are already dead. Protests are spreading. Tehran is blaming Washington for the chaos, and the president is saying US forces are locked and loaded. This could end peacefully, with Iran exercising restraint and eventually negotiating. Or it could spiral. More deaths, US military strikes, Iranian retaliation against American forces or allies in the region, and a broader Middle East crisis. The next 72 hours will be critical. One thing's certain: Trump isn't backing down, Iran isn't backing down, and something's got to give. Stay informed, watch this closely, and don't let this one slip off your radar, because what happens next could reshape American foreign policy for years to come.